Hello, everyone. I'm back on YouTube. I want to thank the YouTube team for restoring my connection. It's been maybe a couple of weeks since I've been off, and I've been so eager to be back with you. Thank you for your patience, and I thank everyone. Many of your viewers were concerned about me and about not having the YouTubes daily as I've tried to do. Uh, and your prayers, I think I know were answered. Here I am back with you, and this is I was so eager because I just started the first session of our new uh, 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 a group of YouTubes called Divine Romance, and I introduced it. Let's see, that was back in, oh my goodness, January the 10th. Here we are, January the 24th. And that's when I just waited every night. I tried many times to get back on. I was so eager to be with you, so eager to share this wonderful theme of our new project, Divine Romance. And the basic thing in the new project is that our relationship with God is a romance. St. Augustine said, our greatest romance is with God. It's to fall in love with God. Our greatest romance is to fall in love with God. And the saints are those who fall in love with God, who want to give themselves totally to the Lord. Like we just celebrated, I think January the 21st, Saint Agnes. Or I have her statue. I'll have to show it to you. I had it ready to go here, but it's in the front room. But Saint Agnes, she was 12 years old. She was a beautiful young girl from a wonderful patrician family, and she had all kinds of suitors. But she gave herself to the Lord. She offered her virginity to the Lord. You know what that means? That she doesn't share nothing of herself except with the Lord. That she gave up everything to completely give herself to the Lord. That's what virginity is. Offered virginity is to give ourselves totally to the Lord. And in marriage, the wife and the husband, there's an exclusive love there. So there's no sharing themselves with anyone else, but completely with each other, but for the glory of God, because marriage is such a wonderful institution to bring people close together and to build an environment to raise the little persons, new human beings of the human race and the members of his body, the church. So saints are those who want to who give themselves totally to God, and they do that in the service of others, and that's in all our YouTubes, and this YouTube included. The whole mission of all of I'm doing is to call you to holiness, not just to salvation. Yes, we want to save our souls. That's what we're here for, to know, love, and serve God, and to be happy with him now in OW, here on earth, in this valley of tears, and forever in heaven. But even more than that, we want to start heaven right here on earth, and heaven is in you. Heaven is where God is, and in heaven we'll be in glory. We'll see him face to face. But we're in faith now and in grace, and our happiness on earth depends on our union with God. With God, we can overcome everything. All the stuff that bogs us down, God helps us, gives us strength, and transforms these things into moments of grace. As I said, as another session we had, everything is a grace. All is grace. All is grace. All is grace here and now. Remember, right now it's a grace to see this poor face of mine sharing this new series we're having, Divine Romance 2. And what I what I wanted to share with you tonight is this beautiful address of our Holy Father Benedict XVI, and he gave this he's giving these Wednesday audiences to people about prayer, and this is about the prayer of Jesus at the Last Supper. And he brings us right to the Last Supper, and he says at the point when in the Baraka, the great prayer of of praise and thanksgiving, he instituted the Eucharist. Well, see, in the Baraka, the great blessing of prayer, at the time in the Passover meal, he offers praise and thanksgiving, and that praise and thanksgiving becomes a blessing. And in that blessing, he's had the bread and wine there. The blessing transforms his prayer to the Father. Is returned by a blessing, by transforming that bread that's in front of him, that he gives, take and eat, this is my body, and that cup of wine into his blood, transubstantiated. The whole substance of the bread is changed into the whole substance of his body. The whole substance of the substance of the wine is changed into his precious blood. And so that's in that prayer to the Father. The prayer returns in a blessing. All prayer turns in a blessing, but this is so special. This is solemn. And then he anticipates. He offers himself what he's going to do tomorrow on Good Friday. This is Holy Thursday night. He offers himself bread broken, wine poured out, his precious body and blood to us. He makes present what will happen tomorrow. This is the first Mass. The Last Supper is the first Mass. And so what I'm trying to say is he made present what he did on Good Friday. He offered to the Father his body and blood and gave it to us for our spiritual food and drink. He made present under the signs of bread and wine, and that's what we do at every Eucharist, his torturous, awful death upon the cross. Yes, he died once and for all. We can't repeat that, and he doesn't have to repeat his sacrifice, but we make it present to the Eucharist. So what I'm trying to say is, here and at the Last Supper is the greatest act of love, is the greatest romance. Here is our bridegroom naked upon the bed of the cross, offering his whole self for his bride, the church, and for each one of us individually, that we may be saved from sin and be happy now and forever in heaven. And it's at the Eucharist, at every Mass, that we make this present. The present, what happened on Calvary, and at the Last Supper, this present, the greatest act of love, the greatest gift of self that has ever been known, because he not only was man, but was man in every way except sin, but God also. So his love is infinite. It was without any boundaries, and it's complete and total, and to his last precious blood. So this is a model for divine romance. This is the way he wants us to love. He says, I give you a new commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. And then he says, right after that, greater love than this no man has than to lay down his life for his brother. So that's what we're called to do, to love heroically, to love completely, to love sincerely, and to live our lives not for number one, but for humble service to others. God bless you. We got to have this model. This is a model of all what we're going to talk about in this divine romance. We have no greater romance than to fall in love with God. God bless you all. Thank you for waiting. Let's pray for each other. Let's help each other on our way to heaven. God bless you.